Namaskaram, Kemcho, and Namaste. My name is Joshika Vinodhan, and I'm currently an IPM2 student in IIM Indore. So today we'll be interviewing my good friend Nitya Raval, who's also an IPM2 student in IIM Indore. But here's the fact: she took a drop year just to purely focus on the IPMAT exam and the interview process. So let's get to it. Nitya, would you like to give us a small introduction about yourself?
Okay, hi guys. My name is Nitya Raval. I am from Baroda, Gujarat. My background in 11th and 12th was PCM, that is physics, chemistry, maths. And so I was preparing for JEE, but I came across this course and I decided to take a drop year for it. I couldn't clear in the first attempt. I missed by a few marks, so then I wanted to try again. So I took admission in the local college. I took admission in Nirma University and prepared for it again. Now I'm here enjoying. I'm in the second year right now.
Okay, Nitya, that's amazing. So you took PCM in your 11th and 12th, right? So you obviously had a plethora of options as to which course you wanted to pursue. Why exactly did you choose to pursue the IPM course?
Okay, so I took PCM, and naturally the most common career path is engineering. So I was preparing for JEE. I took JEE coaching for 2 years, but I did realize that this is not what I want to do, and it's not what I want to pursue. I was not even interested in engineering subjects. So
मजा नहीं आ रहा है
I went online and found out about this course. And the thing about this course is it has subjects from all domains. Like it has humanities subjects, economic subjects. You have mathematics, even core research and statistics subjects. So I was very confused. I still am whether what domain I want to pursue. And so I thought this will help me understand what I'm good at, and I'll be able to make a more informed decision. So I chose this course, but in my drop year, I got enrolled in the same course in Nirma University. So going through that again also made me realize that this is exactly what I want to do. So
So Nitya, how were you feeling on the day of the examination? How exactly did the exam go?
So I think it was a very calm day for me. I made sure not to take a lot of stress about it. So I just went. I gave the exam very calmly. I was not tensed at all, and I came back happy. I came back satisfied.
So now that you cracked the exam, what exactly was your next step? How did you start preparing for the interview?
Right. So because I was a dropper, I had lost touch with the most of 11th and 12th. So what I did was I took out all the books again, and I went through the summary of every chapter, and wrote down all the formulas, all the SI units, and stuff that has been usually asked in the interviews. So I went through all of it, and of course you have to prepare for your current affairs and your general knowledge. So that is something that is very important. They do ask. Most of my interview was based on current affairs and general knowledge. So for that also, I used to read newspaper at least 4 months prior. I had started regularly reading the newspaper. So with all this, I think it was easy to get through the interview.
How was your interview process? How was the experience, and how do you feel after giving the interview?
So I expected it to be more based on the academics, but as I said, it was more based on the current affairs and GK, which I thankfully prepared for, so I wasn't caught off guard. And the interviewers were also very chill, and they were very calm. So it did not make me any tense. I was very calm throughout the whole process, and they were also replying positively. So I think it went well.
Nitya, so now that you've made it into IIM Indore, how do you feel? Do you feel like the 1 year of efforts that you put into cracking the exam, the interview, do you feel like it's worth it? Do you feel like your hard work has been rewarded?
Yeah, definitely. 100% the hard work has been rewarded, because the kind of college experience that you get here is unmatched. The kind of courses that we learn, the professors, all of them it's been a great experience so far. Additionally, there are like clubs and committees that are there, and there are so many interest groups for different domains. And On top of that, there is a fest for which the students work for from the scratch. So all of this is an experience that we do not get anywhere else. Even the people that you meet, the conversations you have with them, it's a whole different experience. And I have made amazing friends also. So it's been a great experience.
Okay, so now let's get to the main question. How exactly did you prepare for the IP Math exam, both the quantitative side as well as the verbal ability side during your drop year? What was your strategy?
Okay, so basically, I followed just one material, like one single book, and I made sure to do it at least 3 times. So every time you do it, the questions you did not get last time, I used to mark them. So I'll do those again and again. So in this way, you're not just doing questions that you know, but you also learn about the questions you don't know. So basically, about quants, it was usually just practice. For verbal part, it's more of like learning more vocabulary, reading a lot. I inculcated a lot of newspaper reading, books, novels, all of that into the routine. So quants, I would say, is something that people usually underestimate a lot. But if you have a good hold on vocabulary and on grammar, I think that is a very scoring section. So for that, I used to, as I said, read, and I maintained a book where I was learning 10 words every day, and I keep writing them in the book. And every weekend, I sit and revise all those words. So that was what I did for the verbal part.
So while you're preparing for this examination, did you try any mock exams or anything of that sort? Any practice papers or anything?
Right. So I gave at least around 30 mocks, and for subject-wise mocks also, I gave like at least for all the subtopics, I gave one mock. So basically, mocks are a very important part. I've learned how to analyze them also through a video on the Univoyage YouTube channel. So basically, analyzing the mocks is a very important part because this is how you understand where you lack and where you're strong. So mocks were definitely a big part of it.
Okay, one more thing. Did you complete the entire syllabus before the examination? Like during the drop year, was the drop year sufficient to complete the whole syllabus?
I don't think you can ever complete the whole syllabus because, I mean, in verbal ability, though there are endless vocabulary, you will not be able to complete it. But I think the main part is that you need to be 100% sure of whatever you've done. So I was never able to like finish the whole thing, but whatever I knew, I was I had a strong hold on that.
Okay, that makes sense. So Nitya, during your drop year, you definitely would have had to deal with a lot of pressure, a lot of expectation that comes with being a dropper. So how exactly did you deal with that and focus on your preparation at the same time?
Right. So because I'm a partial dropper, I had to balance out both my academics at the college and prepare for the exam. And because people around you are like all your friends are enjoying the college experience, it is very difficult because there are unsaid pressures on you. Even when family members ask about what are you doing, what are you preparing, it's very difficult to explain the whole situation. So there were a lot of unsaid pressures. So the main thing was that I just had to be consistent with it, and even when I felt low, because sometimes you do get into your head and think that you're wasting a whole year if you do not get in, and it's a big risk. But at the end, I used to see a lot of motivational videos on YouTube of Univoyage itself also. So all of this makes it feel like the experience will be worth it. So this kept motivating me to push harder and consistently prepare for the exam because I was always hopeful that it will happen. So to keep that positive mindset is also an important thing throughout your preparations.
Okay, Nitya, last but not the least, do you have any tips for the aspirants, for the droppers who want to pursue this course in IIM Indore?
Right. So one thing is, of course, consistency. Do not give up halfway or because some bad mock came in the middle or you were not able to perform. Do not give up because if you perform consistently, you will be able to make it through. Another thing is to not underestimate the verbal ability section. Because this can be one of the most scoring sections, and people do assume that they would be able to go through it because at the end it's English. We learn English from primary, so but it is not that easy. So do not underestimate verbal ability. Another thing I would say is a lot of aspirants have this in their head that maybe 6 months is not enough, or is 3 months enough, or am I too late to start? Which I think is a big myth, because people have cracked with no preparation, people have cracked with 1 month of preparation, people have cracked with 2 years of preparation. So we have all these type of people in our batch with different backgrounds, with different educational qualifications. So basically, all of this does not matter. If you really want to crack, you will be able to do it with no matter how much time you have left. So I would say just consistently give it your best. Do give a lot of mocks and just keep hope.
Okay, with that, we've come to the end of this interview. Thank you, Nitya, so much for joining us today. We wish you all the very best for your future endeavors. Guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content. Nanni, namaskaram. Bye bye.